have you or have you not committed a felony in the past 6 months?
No.
What was with the pause?
I thought you said melody.
Committed a melody in the past 6 months.
I've committed a melody.
What is the melody you've committed?
Fight the system, don't let me back in the jail. I'll kill you.
This is Beaverville. Come on in.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to video message number 29.
How about those dolphins?
I woke up yesterday morning with a spring in my step.
Start later, please.
I could never know what the day was.
Fast forward it.
Listen up, the ratings just came in for last month. We are #1. We just grabbed every key demographic. Super duper. That's nice. Way to go. Neato, gang.
Yes.
Boy, that is good news.
It is the 8th day of May, 2026. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to your little Power Trip Morning Show. Good morning. My name is Chris Hockey. How are you? Here we are on a Friday, and the return of Mark Parrish, Marty Galarnar, the initials game, a cast of thousands. Let's get her started, shall we? Here's some comedy on Mother's Day weekend. Greg Warren talking about Mom. Good morning, Mama. Come on in. I am glad you are here.
I ran a deal one time, Columbus, Ohio, 200 Kroger stores, 18-ounce Jif, 99 cents. Yeah, I did that. It'll never happen again. Never. Even the bad moms bought Jif that week. Mama, this peanut butter tastes better. Don't get used to it, boy. I ain't giving up cigarettes and I ain't giving up Red Bull. So when it's gone, it's gone. That was a unchoosy mom. Like, I'm sure you've all seen an unchoosy mom at the grocery store, right? Like yelling at their kid or something. Like, choosy! I wasn't choosy when I met your daddy. I ain't about to start with no peanut butter. You better put that brand name peanut butter back on the shelf or I might choose to leave you in the parking lot. Like I did your brother. You didn't know you had a brother, did you?
Flashed the generals to her. Yes.
The finish line is waiting.
I agree.
Fate is on your side. You hear the distant thunder. There's lightning in your stride.
I agree.
Power Trip Morning Show, Friday, May 8th of 2026. Good morning, I'm Corey Cove. That's Chris Hockey. That's Meat Sauce Paul Lambert. There's Zachary Halverson. And there's the gentleman, John Creasel. Good morning, everybody. How are you?
Good morning.
Hello.
Friday.
Yes, the return. Did you just hit your head on the TV? He did. Oh, man. Hard, I think, too.
You stay bent over
Dude,
much
he just
longer.
Clipped his head on the TV hard.
I heard, ah! You good?
God, did Zach get that on camera?
Is he going down? Is it over?
Man. We make jokes about the size of your head, but that just sure as hell clipped the side of that TV real hard.
Yeah, I'm good.
It's the TV, okay.
Now I'm in Tommy's chair. Yeah, did the TV break off the wall?
Jeez.
I got to switch chairs.
What a rough start.
Chair. Yeah, it's
You
all
all
right. Oh, yeah. Can't complain about an injury in front of you, no.
That's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
He raised
Yeah, look at how tough he is. He's fighting through it.
Yes.
Oh, man. The triumphant return of Mark Parrish in about an hour and a half.
Yeah.
We'll see Mark Parrish at 7 o'clock. Marty Gellner will be here. Initials at 8:15 with $115,500 potentially up for grabs.
It is so overdue.
I know.
Hell
Let's
yeah,
go.
man. Let's go.
Man.
Yeah.
We want to start it over. You know, those first couple of weeks, if it's back to like, hey, you have a chance at $1,500. Okay, but sure.
Mm-hmm.
But then it'll eventually build itself up and maybe get back to this. $115,500.
What did the second guy win?
13.5.
That's not bad.
No,
That's,
he took his family, I believe, to Mexico or something.
Yeah.
He went on a
he
family
left him there.
vacation.
Did he really?
Yeah, left him there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He took him down there, gave him the hantavirus.
Is 13,000 enough hogs, Daddy?
For what?
When you hit a jackpot on a slot?
I don't know what you're talking about.
I mean, that's a solid
When you used
hand
to.
pay.
Yeah, right. I mean, sure. But you got to go inside to actually win a jackpot, and I am a waiver.
Yeah. It's the new you.
Hey, is the hand pay minimum, the tax minimum, increased now? Is that correct?
2,000, I believe it is now.
2,000 in Vegas or
I've
here?
been told that is true everywhere, and especially
Everywhere.
in Minnesota and Wisconsin.
Because it's an IRS deal.
You've been told that especially in Minnesota and Wisconsin, we're up to $2,000.
$2,000, yeah, that's right. And funny, it's weird how now you often hit $2,002 or $2,004. It's a weird
Strange.
thing. It used to be that
real
you'd
weird.
hit $1,204 or $1,202. And now, out of nowheres, my friends,
Some of your friends.
I got no friends, are hitting just over $2,000 suddenly. It's crazy.
You know
how
what's
that's
weird
happened.
is you would think the casino is incentivized to have you win $1,990.
It's a government conspiracy, bitch.
It used to be in Vegas where they would sort of advertise a tax-free. I haven't seen that in a long time. This was, mid to late 2000s. Mm-hmm. But yeah, where it would be a 1999 jackpot. Or at that time, it was like, what, $11.99?
Yeah. I'm going to tell you guys, I mean this. This is no garbage. I hardly ever hit a jackpot that was just over $2,000 until the tax limit was $2,000 on my life. I'm not kidding you. That is a true statement.
Yeah.
See,
And I don't know
that's
why.
so weird.
I'm with you. I don't know
It
if
should be the other way, right?
I know.
They should
Yeah.
be super happy for you to be under that. So you're just like, well, this is all mine.
Right.
I'm going to keep
Then
going.
They have to hand pay you, and then you feel obligated to tip them, which we do. And I know that it's supposed to be the right thing to do. It's the dumbest thing that you're expected. I mean, it's like tipping the person at Starbucks
or the bank teller.
or the bank teller. Yeah, like
Well
tipping
said.
the bank.
Right.
Because
Yeah.
they're
Hang
walking
on,
you
or,
money.
or the ATM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wouldn't tip the
Well,
ATM.
you got to
So-
do that.
Yeah, you might.
If she's going to
sometimes
take
you
that
do.
kind of bullet for you, you got to.
For the
You should take her out to eat,
Yeah,
too.
Right, yeah.
take her
And
at
give her a
least.
toothbrush.
Go buy her a Starbucks.
Yeah, right.
That is very, very strange. And I know there's casino people listening, and they're like, well, yeah, that's very standard. On a huge jackpot,
But
you're supposed
why?
to tip. I don't understand it either, but that's just like this weird thing. I've seen some of our friends tip huge when they win jackpots.
Yeah.
I'm like, you just gave that person an ungodly amount of money, and all they did was walk money over to you. I'm not
That
saying
you won.
slowly.
That is your money. Very slowly.
very
at
slow.
times.
And I'm
Yeah.
not saying you shouldn't, here's a little something for the effort, but a significant amount? You shouldn't be doing the whole, like, hey, I have to give them a certain percentage of this jackpot. What? What are you talking about? That is absolutely insane.
Friend of the show who is a casino executive said a lot of casinos have left the hand pay at $11.99 so they won't miss out on their tip. I tell you what, if I win a jackpot, a hand pay at $11.99, they're not getting a tip.
Dude.
I don't care. That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Now that you've said that, one particular place, I've had to ask twice, why am I getting a hand pay? I thought it was $2,000. They're like, oh, it's the old machines.
But you don't get, that's
you don't
what
get
they
the
said.
form.
Yeah.
Son of a bitch. You didn't get a tax
I didn't get
form, though.
taxed, no.
Yeah.
But I had to stop gambling.
And then did you? Yeah.
You
That
mean your
day.
friends did?
Yeah, that
Did
day.
They
you,
had to stop-
did you tip then?
Yeah. Because,
Yeah.
I did. Oh, my
These
goodness.
Son of a bitches.
Yeah, it's time to fight.
Yeah, that's why
Because-
you just play cards.
Thank you, Scott.
Because you know what you're doing while you're sitting there waiting on the hand pay is you're playing a different machine, spending money. And you're waiting. Those rotten dogs.
Yeah,
Did we just crack the code?
we did.
Yeah.
I don't understand any of the tax gambling laws. None of them make any sense.
Not only are we your sports leader, we are your gambling leader.
Yes, sir.
And
This show is
gambling
easily your gambling leader.
ethics
Yeah.
leader.
That's what we are. Ethics.
Yeah, your
I'm
word
about
is your
ethics.
bond.
That's right.
So, I mean, and it's not that employee's fault, but you just, they'll get the head shake and go, thank you for walking this over to me. That's very nice.
Very nice. Appreciate
Are
it.
you doing this because I don't have legs?
You may call the drink lady over for you?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Bring her over because we need another round of high noons.
You got a problem.
Again, you guys know who I'm talking about. I don't need to say his name. I watched somebody win a significant amount of money and then tipped $1,000. And percentage-wise, that was not much compared to what they won, right? But you gave somebody $1,000 for walking money over for about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
And I didn't have
$1,000?
I didn't have as much of a problem with it until I've started seeing discussions online. I follow a lot of gambling people and gambling. I'm more intrigued by gambling employees, casino employees. That industry is just so interesting. They will absolutely shred these people that don't tip to the amount they think that they're owed. Mm-hmm. And they'll be like, what a scumbag, what a loser. Don't come here and gamble if you can't afford to tip when you get a hand pay. And I stay out of it because I've got better things to do these days than argue with people on social media. But I want to get in there and be like, you entitled anus.
Yeah.
Why do you think that we should give you any money? Because I'm going to also now have to pay taxes on this, or in this case not, but still have to pay you. And that isn't good enough, that there's a certain 5% or 10%. This isn't like, if I understand if you go to a restaurant.
You didn't sell me a house.
Correct. If I go to a restaurant and have them bring me food, bring me drinks, I'm going to tip.
100%.
And I know that going into it. It's so ridiculous. And now that I learned this.
Did you see what he just responded?
No.
He just said, they tell you it's the old machines, but it doesn't take much to convert them.
Right. It's a flip of the goddamn switch. You can change your denomination with the push of a button.
Right.
You know, yeah.
Yeah, I go from being Catholic to Lutheran all the time.
Yeah. Depending on who's asking.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Well, look at that. We broke the code.
Again, why are some thresholds 2K, some are 5K? Like, they're different levels for the game you're playing. Shouldn't it be just the amount of money you win?
Correct.
Well, some of it's
makes no sense.
Money laundering and other things originally, but
I got to figure out how to money launder.
Is your money dirty?
Just watch Ozark.
It's so filthy. I touch it with my hands. It's so dirty. I never wash my hands.
Yeah.
I'm against water.
It is the worst part of the World Series of Poker, which is like 3 weeks away in Vegas, is during the break every 2 hours. Sometimes thousands of people have 20 minutes to run to the bathroom, right? The line is epic. Epic. And you watch the percentage of people that walk straight out of there without washing their hands. And it's probably 50%.
And there's a lot of people that number two and will do the same thing, which is insane.
It's insane. It takes 10 seconds to do a bad job, but we'll all appreciate a bad job of washing your hands.
You know what? A bad job's better than no job.
Yeah.
Yeah, well said.
Just give her the old water rinse if you're going to completely half-ass it. Do something. See, Rosie gets it. He probably washes his hands.
It doesn't.
Probably.
It doesn't matter in the end because the chips you touch are filthy.
Oh, yeah.
Right.
But
Somebody
you still you got to do it.
Yeah, for
Do
sure.
At
the
least
right
for
thing.
optics, just make the illusion stand up that we're at least washing our hands. What are you doing?
Fake it.
So we have our trumpet player, Patrick, in the Fabulous Armadillos. He's the one who do you know, the trumpet mistake we play whenever he that's Patrick Thorne. So he and I we have fun with each other when we play shows, and we just finished our run of 19 shows in like 24 days or something like that. So we were together live. Yeah, this is Patrick.
Oh, that's him.
That last note, which is wrong, that's Patrick. And we play that on the show as a mistake because we love pointing out his mistake. The other day, we were playing a church in Minneapolis. I forget the name of the church. I can't remember off the top of my head. It doesn't matter. So they have concerts there on Sundays because they have this great room and people come. And it's great. It was a fantastic show, fantastic area of town. And we're playing there, and we do sound check. And before we go back out to do the show, I go into the stall to do some business, and I hear Patrick sing and humming, and I hear then he comes in and he sits down in the stall beside me.
He was doing his big job.
He was going to do a big job, and as he's doing his big job, making noises. Every time he made a noise, I played "Smooth Opinion" from my phone, right? And the first time he didn't say anything. The second time he said, fifth time he didn't say anything, I realized it probably wasn't Patrick.
It was the pastor from the church.
Yeah, probably.
No idea who it was.
And now that guy has
you never
a
found
story.
out.
Only thing I know is when I turned the corner and went around the corner, Patrick was sitting in the auditorium. So it definitely wasn't Patrick.
So are you saying this because then you said, I'm not washing my hands, I'm just getting the hell out of there?
I dampled them. I got a little damp.
You dampled them.
Yeah, I dampled them.
And you know they were peeking between the crack and the door,
for
and they're
sure.
like, I'll be damned, that's the lead singer.
Yeah.
Who's crapping to the bullet boys?
Every time you went, I went, smell that video on my phone.
I'm amazed at how
Good thing you didn't sing it just a cappella. That's even weirder.
How many times, though,
Damn, dude.
I've been in a restroom doing my big job, a public restroom, and I hear someone else basically playing the turd cutter trombone, you know?
Brilliant.
And,
Yep, there they go.
and I'll be laughing because it's funny, and they don't.
Yeah.
Whereas if I make a noise, I'll be laughing at myself, and sometimes someone will chime in, but it's funny. Bathrooms are funny.
So whoever that was sitting in the stall beside me,
God bless.
I apologize.
Yeah, God bless.
I should have known after the second time it wasn't Patrick, but it took good 5 times before I was like,
it's good to be sure.
Yeah, and on behalf of Chris Hockey, sorry, Father.
Yeah. What if he just started singing the rest of the song?
that'd be, or he did the guitar solo with his anus.
Oh.
I've been influenced, guys.
What if it was Pope Leo?
Yeah.
He would have laughed.
Yeah, he
Seems like
loves,
would've laughed.
I don't know if
loves
he
the
would've.
Bullet Boys.
Seems like he would have.
Didn't Rosie meet him?
No, he got a private tour of the Vatican, but I believe Pope Leo was gone that day. Trust me, we would have heard about it.
Speaking of meeting somebody, did you guys see whom I probably will meet coming up here in June?
Go on.
The Minnesota guy from Saturday Night Live.
Oh, Tommy Brennan?
Yeah. I guess you haven't seen yet. I'll tell you why when we come back. I also have been influenced. Officially, I've never been influenced by an influencer ever until this morning. And now I've officially been influenced.
Talk about a tease. That's a tease.
That's a tease.
You've been influenced by an influencer for the first time this morning?
Yeah, this morning. Ever. I've never been influenced by an influencer. I have now.
Sauce, which OnlyFans gal do we think this is? Let's find out after the break.
I have an idea.
But before that, Sauce...
Gutter helmet from gutterhelmetmn.com. Never clean your gutters again. Lawyer Lambert has them. He doesn't have to get up on a ladder and clean his gutters. Gutterhelmetmn.com.
Sorry, Zach. Somebody was on your line. They switched up the board on me. Is Zach over there?
Oh, yes.
There
Hello.
Hi, Zach. There you are. Yeah, right.
By the way, update from the Vatican. Pope Leo got to meet Rosie.
Well played.
What an honor.
Your honor.
Yeah.
Get off her.
It was an honor to meet Joe Sensor, man. What a good dude.
Good man.
The best.
He was a
I know
good man.
everybody here at the fan is totally bummed out. A lot of us had a really good opportunity back in the day to get to spend some time with him. Just a great dude. And for some of us, he was playing when I was born.
Yeah.
I never saw Joe Sensor play, so I didn't know him as a player. He was just a super nice guy.
Super.
What a sweet guy. That sucks, man. Joe Sensor.
Life
wonderful.
is short, man.
Yeah.
Make the best of it. And the at their peak, Joe Sensor sports theaters,
The best.
banged.
And again, he was I saw him at the Bloomington one a handful of times, especially for Vikings Uncensored back in the day, but that dude was hands-on. He was there.
Yep.
Man, you're right, though. Sensor, Sports Bar, like right around 2000, give or take. Before that, too, but like that was peak sports bars in the Twin Cities.
I believe that's where we
gets.
were to watch some of when the Wild made their run in 03.
Yeah.
And just one of the few, I'm sure Wild Wings is like that now in other spots, but there's no way, especially just like when you first turn 21, you go to where it is a shared sports experience. Everyone's watching the same game. Everyone's excited about it.
I was there when Brunette scored the goal. I was at the Bloomington Censors. It was one of my favorite sports moments of my life.
Place exploded, I bet.
Absolutely exploded.
If Joe was there, you didn't ever buy anything.
Yeah.
And that meant even the waffle fries.
Sure.
Which I would have paid $100 million for.
those onion strings.
He was just the sweetest man. Did you guys know his history where he grew up and all that stuff in Pittsburgh and
I
stuff?
didn't.
Read it. It's really something, man. He that man had a hell of a life. He came from a long way down, came a long way up. That's a good man. That was a straight up good man.
Yep.
Hearing, I'm sure PA will talk about it today, but when they were paired together, and PA was new.
Yeah.
At that, when he tweeted yesterday about how much he learned from him, and it's work. I mean, PA's turned into an amazing play-by-play guy.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's a tough one.
Yeah, very tough.
Yep.
Super nice dude.
Yeah, and hell of a player too. You mentioned it, Cora. I mean, that's even early in my fandom as a football fan. But what was it that I read? The only tight end in the history of the Vikings to catch 1,000-yard season.
That is correct. Still the case too.
What?
Only Viking tight end in history with 1,000 or more yards in a season, and he had 79 catches in 1981, which was his Pro Bowl year, and that record held until 2016. When Rudolph had 83, then he later had 95. But so he had the Vikings record for catches forever as well. But still, no Vikings tight end has crossed 1,000.
Wild.
Except for a Sensor.
Yeah. Sensor was a 1974 graduate of. Listen to what this is called. Sensor was a 1974 graduate of the Milton Hershey School in Pennsylvania, obviously, a home for underprivileged children, and he was the prime benefactor of Milton Hershey's legacy. That school was the prime benefactor of Milton Hershey's legacy. At Westchester University, he also played collegiately for the Golden Rams basketball squad. Joe never forgot where he came from. He took care of those kids, man. After he left, he took care of those kids as much as he could, even late into his life. He would take care of those kids back there where he grew up, at that home that he grew up in. And he never forgot, man. I don't want to say too much because the things I remember him telling me about him growing up, my memory's not great, and I don't want to misreport, but I'll just say that's where he grew up. He wasn't a kid who was in and out of that place. He grew up there, and they took care of him, and he loved them for loving him, and he took care of them when he found success. He was a good man.
Well, that's good for the kids to see too, as someone who made it.
Great dude.
Yep, what a sweet guy.
He was a sweet guy.
Yeah,
Best way to say it. He was a good man.
Just like you just said, I don't want to misreport this, but I was listening to Common yesterday, and they were talking about him, and then somebody either emailed or texted into Common and said that he was a server at one of their Sensors restaurants, probably Bloomington, and it was like a Vikings game day, and the waiter wasn't wearing a Vikings jersey, and Joe's like, "Where's your Vikings jersey?" And he's like, I don't have one or whatever. And he's like, "What? What do you mean you don't have one?" He's like, I don't have one. And Joe Sensor came back like 30 minutes later with a Jared Allen jersey for him.
Yeah,
he
that's
had gone
awesome.
out and bought it, just so the kid could wear one. So if that's true, and if that's people that know him, like that sounds very, very possible.
100%.
That's something he would have done.
Yeah,
good dude, man. That sucks.
Such a good dude.
Yeah, man. Ain't enough years. That ain't enough years, and that was a rough way for them to end for him. And I should have spent more time. I hate that. I knew it, man. I knew it the whole time.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where you're like, you better reach out. And I didn't. Sometimes you don't learn.
Time to pay off that tease now.
You ready?
Ready.
Here we go. Her name is Keela Phillips.
Ooh.
Yeah. And I this morning, I came across her in our prep service, Corey. She was complaining about the people wanting to get off the boat where they have the hantavirus. And so
why would they want to get off the boat? What a lovely cruise.
Yeah, you would think so, fun. Right? Yeah, right. Sure. Avoid the dead bodies.
Right.
So I loaded this in. I thought, well, this lovely young lady, I need to hear more from her because she's obviously from Louisiana. Here's what she said. I lost. Sorry, hold on. One of us.
Gone too soon.
There it is. Okay. Talking about the people who went off the boat. I love her voice.
So the people on the boat with the hantavirus and they want to get off. Well, I ain't trying to be heartless and cruel, but no, y'all can't get off. Stay out there. Listen, let them control it while y'all out there in the water. Go out on the balcony, do whatever y'all need to do. We don't need no more over here spreading and taking us out. I'm sorry. Now, I'm not trying to be insensitive. I understand y'all got families, y'all got kids y'all want to get to, but what y'all want to do? Come home and infect them?
She's right.
Right.
Yeah.
And I thought, well, she's speaking the truth. And then I listened to some more of her TikToks, and she said a line that I didn't understand at first, but now I get it. She said, "Pay it dust." Pay it dust. I was like, well, what the hell could that possibly
Pay it dust?
Pay it dust. Pay. I said, what?
What does that mean?
So again, I say, pay it dust.
In other words, don't think another second about it, bud.
Yeah.
Don't think about it for another second.
Pay it dust.
Pay it
Pay
dust.
nothing.
Dust.
Pay no attention to it.
Pay it dust. And then she said this, and I thought, I need to play this for Sauce because this is how I feel about him.
I don't feel sorry for you, Hope. Bye.
This is my influencer. I don't feel sorry for that hoe.
She's
I'm
an
a
influencer.
hoe.
Yes, she's an influencer, and I have been influenced
Good for
by
you.
Keela Phillips
Yeah.
out of Louisiana Bayou. She said things like this.
Do whatever y'all need to do.
Yeah.
But just stay on the boat.
Yeah.
Stay on the boat.
Yeah.
And
Pay it dust. And don't feel sorry for the host.
Yeah.
It's
Don't
the
feel
life
sorry
they
for him.
chose.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what's nuts? Like when coronavirus hit, when COVID hit, and we were like, man, this is the worst, outbreak in like 100 years or whatever. This sucks. And then what? Mistakes were made, lessons were learned. We don't have to get into all that, but yeah, sure. Part of it was hopefully the next time this hits, we're going to be more prepared. We'll be more on the same page. And you're thinking, oh, hopefully it's not in our lifetime. Maybe it's 40, 50, 60 years down the road. It would suck if it was 6 years later.
That would suck.
If we have round 2, 6 years later, give me a break. Like, she's right. Let's keep it on the boat.
Yes, she is right.
Right? She's right. I'm influenced now.
Yeah.
Pay it no dust or whatever the hell she
pay
said.
it no
Pay it
dust.
dust.
Yeah, pay it dust.
Pay it dust. You know what else she said? She was pissed because somebody got in the news for trying to buy Subway food, not like in the Subway, like at a Subway station store.
Mm-hmm.
With quarters, and they wouldn't take the guy's quarters, and she was pissed. Keela influenced us.
Why weren't they taking the quarters?
I don't know. That's her point. She's pissed about it.
How the hell do you refuse to service somebody and give them some food all because they coming in with change? Baby, money is money. And quiet as it's kept, you better be glad he ain't coming there with pennies. But you know they about to get ready to discontinue them pennies, so let me go in there and y'all be short the penny and ask, can I walk away? No, you better dig a penny up off the damn floor, go find some copper and make me one. These businesses are just getting out of hand.
Right.
I mean, you want me to round up, but you don't want to round down. You want me to give a donation, but I can't never get no free meal. Y'all always want to take, but ain't giving. And you know what, quiet as it's kept, I'm about sick of it. But yeah, so that little lady over there in that Subway who refused to service that man because he came in there with quarters, ma'am, I hope every time you eat something, your stomach turn upside down and it come back out the other side. I don't feel sorry for you, Hope. Bye.
Yep, she's not wrong.
That's why you love her.
She's fired up.
She's fired up.
She's not wrong. Like,
she's into it.
In the 90s, there was a place like close to the stadium that would not sell calzones with if you paid in change. You had to pay like dollar bills. They wouldn't accept change. Paul, your hands up.
He's not here.
He's not here. What's that from, though?
That's Rosie's not here? That's from Seinfeld. Never mind.
Yeah, he's not going to be here for a while. No,
never mind.
He'll be here next Wednesday. Golf bet.
Yeah, I tried to buy a calzone with change, and they wouldn't accept it. So I just bagged it up, and I just went to Todd Gack's house, and I just threw it right in Gack. Paul, your hands up?
He won't be here today.
Oh, never mind.
You know
Todd
what?
Gack's a character from
Sauce,
Seinfeld.
will you just pay him dust, please?
Pay it dust.
Yeah, pay it dust,
Yeah,
man.
don't pay no attention. Just pay him dust.
Oh, that's a really good point. Rosie's here Wednesday, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, man, that gives me a handful of days to really think of a good reference that he won't catch.
Yeah.
We've done Dragons for the French national team.
All the gals he went to high school with.
For every Lynx game that he ever was here for when I would do the Lynx scores.
Yeah.
What could I do on a Wednesday?
Let's be clever here.
Yeah, let me think about it.
Be very clever.
Well, we should have Perkins here.
Yeah.
Glenn?
On Wednesday.
Eric.
I wonder if Glenn Perkins likes to gamble. Or Eric.
No.
Both
the food place.
Yeah, we should have Kat, Glenn, and Eric Perkins all here.
That'd be brilliant.
On the same day. And see if he notices. See if he gets the reference. I bet he pays it dust.
Yeah,
Pay it dust.
He pays a lot of things.
He pays it dust.
I don't think he would even pay for dust.
Oh, Roso.
Front page sports after this Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
The Fan.
From tip-off to the final buzzer, Carboni's Pizzeria has your Game 3 playoff party covered. Visit one of over 30 locations, score big on great pizza, and enjoy Game 3 tonight. Find Carboni's at carbonispizza.com.
All right, shall we?
Yeah, I think we probably should. Yeah, I was really glad that I missed yesterday's show because I didn't have to hear you guys talk about the Timberwolves.
We actually didn't talk about it much either because there was nothing to discuss.
It was so
when it
bad.
comes to that game.
What a great website I just got to.
Time now for Front Page Sports, presented by Holiday Station Stores.
Holiday Station Stores, Red Bull, mix and match any flavors you want of Red Bull. Buy two, get one free. That's right, buy two, get one free.
Yeah.
Red Bull for a limited time, including that summer edition flavor. I wonder what summer edition Red Bull tastes like.
Tastes like victory.
Summer Roberts from the OC.
Ooh.
Lemonade.
Summer, yeah.
Lemonade would make sense. I don't know.
Sidachi lime.
I don't know what that is.
Sidachi lime.
Featuring a tart, citrusy blend of lime, Japanese Sudaki or
Arrivederci.
Pomelo? Pomelo?
Yep.
Yep.
Pamela Anderson, sure.
So lime forward to taste like they say a better Sprite.
Sure, whatever. Even who cares? Red Bull kicks ass.
Yeah,
Get
Red
whatever
Bull.
flavors
Yeah,
you want.
get them all. Try
Buy
them
two,
all.
get one free at Holiday. The Minnesota Vikings agreed to a 1-year deal with wide receiver Jauan Jennings.
How about it, dude?
Hell yeah, man.
Up to $13 million, which is interesting because they just lost Jalen Naylor to the Vegas Raiders for 3 years, 35. So let's just round the number.
Let's round.
So essentially, around the same amount for next year, but just a 1-year commitment as opposed to a 3-year commitment. Now, again, who knows? All these contracts really are 1-year deals. Depends on the guaranteed money, right? But the point is they went this way. Jauan Jennings to be wide receiver number 3. So he's 28 years old, 7th rounder in 2020 by San Francisco, to college at Tennessee, 22 career receiving touchdowns, but he's got a couple of cool playoff/Super Bowl stats. After the 23 season, when the Niners took on the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, he caught a touchdown in that Super Bowl and threw one. Just the second player to ever do that. Nick Foles was the other. And then last season, he also threw another touchdown in the postseason. So he is the first wide receiver in NFL playoff history with multiple touchdown passes. And if you read Alec Lewis, if you listen to PA over the last couple of weeks, not only is he a pass catcher, not only is he athletic enough to be trusted once in a blue moon to throw a ball, I guess he's very good at run blocking.
Yes.
So this is going to be he can kind of do it all.
Mm-hmm.
So.
And a very low risk.
Low
like
risk?
You said, deal.
Let's go. When he showed up last week and then left, and everybody in the world just said, well, this was more of like a introductory, let's get to know each other. What are you looking for? What are we looking for? What would we want your role to be? What would you want your role to be? Let's just go our separate ways and we'll circle back. Didn't we all just kind of think he was looking for a big paycheck somewhere? I thought this was going to be, well, can we even afford this guy? We let Naylor walk, and that's 3 years, $35 million. That's not much in NFL money anymore, right? That's pretty low. We let him walk.
Yeah, I thought it'd be one of those guys that, after the draft, some of these teams that maybe didn't get a wide receiver, didn't get the one they wanted, would go, all right, let's circle back with Jennings. Maybe we'll give him a 3-year, $30 million deal, something like that. I thought, and then there was like a hot rumor that came out that he wanted like wide receiver 2 money, which is like 20 to 25 million a year, right?
Probably did want that.
But nobody would offer it to him.
Injury history is the issue, I think.
This gives the Vikings an unbelievable trio of wide receivers.
It does.
Like maybe the best in the league. That's how good this trio can be.
Yep. If Jordan Addison can have a quiet offseason, this offense could be real nasty.
If you go to his Wikipedia page, his middle name is Jauan. His first name is Benny. So his name could be Benny Jennings.
That's
Benny
great.
and the Jets.
I like Benny Jennings better than Jauan Jennings.
BJ.
Benny and
BJ
the
Jennings.
Jets.
Well, he's Benny and the Vikings.
Oh, well played, Hawk.
And now we have.
Oh, I see what you're doing. Benny and the Jets. I thought you were talking about the team, as in Justin Jefferson.
Yes.
So
maybe he's got to change his name to Benny while he's here.
What if, though, J.J. McCarthy plays in a game?
Mm-hmm. I doubt
Pass to Jauan, and Jauan passes it to J.J. It would be J.J. to J.J. to J.J. PA would explode.
He'd do a few things, yeah.
How do we get Josh Jacobs to play running back for the Vikings?
Jingleheimer Schmidt?
That's the worst name I ever heard.
I'm really
JoJo.
my hope
Jojo.
is that
Your hole?
Your hole?
hope.
Yeah, tell us more.
What's wrong with your hole?
Where should I start?
Yeah, well, it's pain and dust.
Love KOC, but one of the things that's frustrating is how stubborn he can be. I hope that he completely designs the offense around Kyle Murphy to make that work. There's so many things about this upcoming season that could be so fun. I'm very excited. Last season, even with the 5-game win streak to close it out, last season was very boring.
Yeah, because it was basically dead in November.
It was. And now he still almost made the playoffs, but but this year it could be so freaking fun. And if it goes badly, it's going to be real bad. And so that would be entertaining in a different way. But
you know what's crazy about names? Jauan Jennings plays wide receiver for the Vikings. Benny Jennings sells insurance.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, he works for Pat Kelly.
You got a guy? Yeah, just my guy Benny Jennings will hook it. He'll hook you up. He knows the ropes.
Just give him a call, yeah.
Or sells cars.
Yeah,
right?
Jennings
moves product at Luther.
Sounds more like a 5-year-old on the playground.
Yeah.
Benny!
Benny.
Benny, go there!
Benny Jennings, get over here.
Benny, don't eat that stuck poop.
Get. Game 3 tonight. Spurs at the Timberwolves on DraftKings. San Antonio is a slight favorite, somewhere in the 3.5 point range. That series is tied at 1. 8:30 start.
Are you still coming over to watch it?
I will, right after I'm done. I got a concert, and I'll be right there.
What time will that be?
I don't know. I'm playing the Medina tonight.
Oh, sweet. Will Bob be there?
Yep.
Opening for Firehouse?
No, it's just us tonight.
What's your favorite
It's our
Firehouse
Vietnam
song?
tribute show.
Oh, sweet.
Yep.
What's your favorite Firehouse song? Can you sing it?
Yeah, I could.
Smooth
but
up in you.
I owe everybody $5,000.
Oh.
And so I'm going to have to go to the ATM.
Isn't it nuts
And
that
then go get some cash.
Again, the Timberwolves stole home court advantage in San Antonio, and it doesn't feel like it at all.
No.
Isn't that
Felt like
weird?
we're on the verge of getting swept tonight.
And we did exactly what you wanted to do, which is get at least one in San Antonio. They did. And it doesn't feel like it at all.
Yeah.
I look
so
forward
let's
to
change that tonight.
all these games. I stopped watching it in the third. Just shut it off.
Yeah, I shut it off.
I turned it to Beachfront Bargain.
Yeah, great show.
Great show. Because there was no, it was the most awful. So hopefully this can just be thrown away and they come out hot. Vegas had it right, though. I thought it was strange that they were 9.5 point dogs.
I'm with you. I was all over the Wolves. I'm like, the Wolves could win this game. Definitely stay within 9.5. And then they lost by 38.
Yep. So
they got killed,
just burnt cash.
Yeah,
Who cares?
which is fine, right, Hawk?
They make more.
It don't matter, man.
Nope.
The best part about that TV show, though, John, is it'll be like, we have, Betty and John. They both volunteer. Their budget is $22 million.
Yeah.
You're like, what?
The beachfront one actually isn't ridiculous like that, which I like. It's the House Hunters where they're like, I'm a freelance artist and I'm a stay-home dad.
Yeah.
Our budget is $1.8 million. Like, what?
Yeah, correct.
I want to see the opposite. Our budget is $1,500 a month.
Yeah. Make it
Can't
happen.
do more than that. We got 7 kids.
Yep.
Between the two of us. 2 of them are his.
Yep.
I want to see the opposite.
Yeah, the realtor will sit down and go, we got to talk about some things. You're going to have to whore her out for a little while.
Indiana House Hunters. Okay.
Right.
There's no windows in this house. We can fix that with some tape and some plastic. How many people are going to live here? Your entire family? Okay. That's your cousin and your uncle? Okay. I mean, I would watch that.
Eddie.
Yeah. You would watch it. You've lived that.
I didn't want to say
A lot of those renovation shows, like Love It or List It, that'll almost always be one of the plot twists or lines. Is there's like a $500 charge that pops up, and the homeowner will be like, I don't think we can do this. I'm like, you shouldn't be flipping your house if $500 is a make or break disaster.
Correct.
You are walking a tightrope, buddy.
Correct.
How about just stay put and work more?
Yeah.
Do this in 4 years.
By the way, I never get it right when I guess which one they're going to get on those shows. Like, which one are you guys going to buy? I was like, you went with that one?
Yeah.
Are you stupid?
Yeah, stay in that dumb.
Are you dumb?
What are you doing? Don't buy that.
The one I watched the other night, they went inspection, the whole deal, all was good, and they had a very, very narrow margin for error. Then there was structural damage, like the foundation had issues.
Yeah, then you list
Rosie.
it.
Yeah,
You
what are
list
you
it.
doing?
Yeah.
You don't love that.
We
You
went with
list
the
it.
one with the black mold on the walls.
Yeah.
What?
This had black mold too.
Yeah.
So it was
Not
like
this month.
we were really hoping to open up that kitchen, but we don't want the house to sink into the core of the earth.
Mr. Z in a second. What really matters in a second. Parrish in like 40 minutes. Marnie in like an hour. John Kriesel is here. This is the Power Trip Morning Show on the Fan.
The takes don't stop when the mics turn off. Check out the KFAN YouTube channel for exclusive videos, in-depth takes, initials, password games, and behind-the-scenes content. Search KFAN on YouTube and subscribe today.
Pay it dust.
Pay it to us. Let's get right to it because there's a couple of things we got to talk to with Mr. Z before we get to some other stuff. Hi, Mr. Z. Good morning. Hi. Hello.
Sorry. Hi.
Hi. All right. Let's do this quickly here. There's I don't know if our listeners are curious about any of these, but I'm curious about one and one only. But let's start with Mortal Kombat 2.
Hell yeah.
Mortal Kombat
Hawk
2.
and I are going today.
Yeah, we've seen it. I've seen it already. I'm
You
sorry.
saw it last
I
night?
went without you. I'm sorry.
You went last night?
I did, yeah.
A plus?
Plus.
Wow.
Plus. Mortal Kombat. You know, it's funny. I looked at what some of the critics were saying, and sometimes I'm like saying that I'm shocked at how low the critics had Michael. I'm kind of shocked that it's at like 70% from the critic side, only because it's Mortal Kombat 2 is it's a movie where it starts with a fight, and then they have a fight, and then they go and do this other fight, and then they have a fight, you know. And but the cool thing is the people who wanted Mortal Kombat 2, that's exactly what they wanted. And so I was never great at Mortal Kombat 2. So it's not personally, I thought it was fine, but other people thought it was exactly what they wanted from a Mortal Kombat 2. But lots of cool, you know, the fighters are cool with the lightning and all that stuff and the weird costumes. But it's mostly a lot of fighting. It's like playing Mortal Kombat, only you're watching it.
Yeah, Carl Urban, who plays Johnny Cage, is Butcher from The Boys.
Oh, yeah.
That guy's
right,
awesome,
right.
man. I like that guy.
Yep.
How will it do?
Yeah, I mean, Mortal Kombat 2, no shock. It is rated R. I mean, it's not for the kid. I mean, it could be. There's nothing really drastic. I mean, it's like the game, so that's why it's rated R.
How do you think it'll do?
It'll do with its crowd. I mean, in dollars wise, we're probably looking at about a $40 million opening, which is perfectly fine for an R-rated video game movie. The weird that it was considered kind of going to be a slow period here, but Prada 2 opened fairly well, and Michael's holding really strong. So those three together are going to put together a nice weekend at the movie theaters, dollars wise.
You know, when a trailer pops up once in a while, and as a now 46-year-old, you go, that looks like the worst movie I've ever seen. This is going to be like 10% on Rotten Tomatoes. And then you go to Rotten Tomatoes, and The Sheep Detectives is 95%. The critics are like, this is so much fun for the kids, for the family. It looks terrible. What am I missing here? Everybody's loving this movie. The Sheep Detectives.
Not to contradict, but I remember when they were first pitching, not pitching the movie, pitching when I first found out they were making this movie, I thought the same thing. I thought, boy, you're walking a fine line trying to make a talking sheep movie with Hugh Jackman. But then I watched the trailer, and sometimes like I do, I'll have my wife or whatever watch the trailer and won't say anything, and then she goes, that looks really good. I said, I know, right? Like it's basically, but if you grew up with Babe, so it's basically Knives Out Sheep Edition.
Exactly.
Calls it. And it's Babe, really. You know, I remember when Babe came out, and everyone's like, you got to see this. Or really, you want me to go to see a talking pig movie? And then you go see Babe, and you're like, dang it, I kind of like that. And that's the same exact thing we're talking about here with Sheep Detectives.
I don't remember the exact wordage, but again, the David Spade joke about the talking pig movie, and he was like, yeah, I've seen The Net.
Yeah.
You remember that when he did the Hollywood Minutes and he ripped Sandra Bullock? Which is preposterous, right? Because mid-90s Sandra Bullock, come on. But
America's Sweetheart, yeah.
Which is why I think he went for the joke, because I don't think anybody thought she was a talking pig.
Yeah.
All right. Last but not least, I wanted to ask you about this, because again, in the last handful of years, the Billie Eilish concert was, I think, one of the best concerts I've ever seen. I just couldn't believe how awesome she was. And I'm a fan, but her concert blew me away. So now they load up James Cameron, and Billie has her concert movie, Hit Me Hard and Soft, the tour, in 3D. And critics are saying it's really fun and it's a good bit. I don't know exactly what this is outside of just watching her show. I assume there's a lot of behind the scenes stuff as well.
Yeah, there is a little bit with her and Cameron kind of setting it up. They were actually out at CinemaCon, those two, talking, so it was kind of fun. I wish she didn't get to sing, but yeah. So he didn't create, but he had somebody create like the smallest 3D camera ever invented that she could like put on her hat or whatever, Mm-hmm. And so some of the footage is coming kind of from a unique perspective. The concert itself was set up to make it more accessible for the filming because Billy wanted to do to make a special one for her fans that couldn't come to see the concert and stuff. And she's, funny because when my daughter was younger a few years ago, she, of course she was about 12 when Billy came out, and I'm like, that's going to be fine. And then I started listening to it or watching some of the videos. I'm like, she's really freaking talented.
The most.
And so it was kind of like, so I appreciate Billy. And I think, so yeah, it's not going to do a ton of business because her audience is a tiny bit limited to, us. But it's nice to have out there. It's not Taylor Swift, but it's going to do whatever. You get a $10 million opening. But the people who go, there is a 2D version. Because not everyone has 3D, but the 3D will be the most likely one that people will go to.
Yeah, my hot take on Billie is she is the example for this generation where if she would have been born in the 60s, she would have been a star. If she would have been born in the 80s, she would have been a star. She just happened to be born in this generation, and she's just so talented, it doesn't matter. I don't know how much the concert's going to translate to the big screen, but again, it's one of the best concerts I've ever seen. And I'm pretty sure Parrish was at one of those shows as well. He'll be here in like 30 minutes. I know he said the same thing. She's just like a tour de force, man. She's just so good.
Is it just her and her brother on stage?
It's not her brother. I don't think her brother was on this tour at all.
Oh.
At least he wasn't at the show that I was at. But
I'm glad they made a movie because your kids will finally get to see it. You didn't take them with you.
No.
I still don't understand.
No. The tickets were too expensive.
Yeah, that's what I figured. Yeah, so at least they'll get to see it. That's cool.
Yeah.
All right,
so yeah, it is. Cameron, they set the concert up specifically for the filming of this. So when they were doing this, in fact, that's some of the stuff you see in the movie is them talking about that. How do we want to make the coolest experience, not for her audience, but also for the fans? And so yeah, I like what you said about the 60s because I think the other thing that Billie did, like her or not, is she was creative and wasn't trying to copy. I don't think. I mean, I'm sure she had influences, but her and her brother just sat there and kind of came up with cool stuff that they liked. And that's the best way to create art is not to try to copy and say, let's do this and we can have some success. So yeah, she definitely took her own path with, I'm sure, some influence.
Yep, they're both fantastic. One last thing. Let's go back to Carl Urban for a second from Mortal Kombat. And I mentioned he's on the show The Boys as well. And Chris, on Wednesday, we were talking about how the series finale of The Boys is going to theaters, right? And we've seen that now with Stranger Things. We've seen that with a handful of one-off TV shows where they basically say, hey, if we're going to have this community moment, let's just have it in theaters. Is that working? Have you seen, box office numbers be good enough where this is going to be a trend moving forward or where TV shows can throw their final episode on a big screen and have it be profitable?
The answer is yes and no, because HBO could absolutely do it with Game of Thrones. Netflix isn't a fan of movie theaters. They've actively tried to shorten the windows. Of course, it benefits them if movie theaters go away. So, for example, when they did Stranger Things, they only did it in about 100 theaters, and the theaters weren't allowed to charge tickets for it. They had to do it for free for the audience and with limited number of tickets. So Netflix isn't trying to do that, but HBO, as we saw, is going to put a Game of Thrones movie out in the theaters instead of putting it on HBO, and so that's where we're going to see it, because why not capitalize on that? But not from Netflix most likely, but yes, from other streamers we will definitely see that.
I love this show. I have no interest in going to a theater to see the finale. I'll just watch it at home like I've watched the entire series. Anybody else even remotely care to go see this in the theater?
No.
Yeah, I don't think so. It's weird, but let's see if it works. Mr. Z, you're the best, man.
All right, guys, we'll talk to y'all later.
All right, thanks. Bye. All right, What Really Matters brought to you by Ovo, LASIK, and Lens. Scores and stats around the world of sports, and Chris will change your life with something else that's way more interesting. Thanks to Dr. Mark Lobanoff and Dr. David Whiting. We want to go to break first?
No. Sorry, wrong button.
What really matters. There we go. Boom. Thanks, Ovo. OvoI.com. Avs at Wild. Game 3 is tomorrow. That's Saturday at 8 o'clock. The Colorado Avalanche lead that series 2-0. Colorado's minus 130 on the money line. Over-under is 6.5 goals. A standard hockey game is a 5.5 over-under line, but these teams are putting up goals left and right.
Yeah.
We haven't proven that we can slow the Avalanche down. I think the Avalanche themselves might be at 5.5 goals over-under.
Yeah.
We'll see if we can slow them down tomorrow.
Wild defense has looked like the Twins' bullpen.
It hasn't looked that
right?
bad.
That's true. That's true.
But what really matters is this.
Your injury doesn't look that
It's true.
Do we have any shot, Zach, for real? I mean, come on.
Absolutely.
Maybe we get one game, right?
100%.
Maybe?
They could absolutely come back.
He's talking with his heart, not his head.
No, I mean, they were very close in game one. If they get solid goaltending, even game two, I mean, it was a 1-goal game into the second period, and had, Gustafsson made a save and a puck I think even he would admit he should have saved, it could have gone differently. So they absolutely have a chance. They just need to lock it down more defensively and get some goaltending, and we'll see what happens.
Ballpark the percent chance we see Eriksson Ek tomorrow. With no inside information, just go with what you think.
It's very low. I mean,
No.
I would like to think it's double-digit percentage, but I'd probably say it's more likely single digits. But
Great.
Yikes.
That's just great.
Great. What really matters is this.
James Cameron rejected studio notes from Fox executives about making Avatar, the first one, shorter. He reminded them, basically by pulling it out and putting it on the table, he said, "My film Titanic paid for the building we're sitting in."
Right. And that was a 3-hour movie,
Yeah,
right?
that's a great bid.
That's a good.
There's no comeback to that.
Ain't no way.
No.
You're right, sir. Put that away now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is just
put
the
your
old
Titanic away.
It is official. We talked about this a couple of weeks ago, but the committee voted. It was unanimous. The NCAA tournaments, both men and women, will expand to 76 teams starting next March, starting this season. Unanimous vote. So instead of 8 teams playing in for 4 games, now it'll be 24 teams with 12 play-in games. So this is a lot more at-large teams that get in to the 76 and then have to, quote, play their way into the 64.
Sweet.
Yeah, I don't know.
More basketball, right, Hogs?
That's all we need.
Yeah.
How's it going to affect the brackets is the key. That's the thing is it.
More brackets to fill out. But again, if you're a purist and just want the 64, if they play these games on Tuesdays and Wednesdays, then if you're in a pool that only wants to do the 64, then you have to quickly fill it out, late Wednesday night, early Thursday morning.
If you could have most of it done and then just add in the other teams.
Unless you just want to be an absolute psycho and just fill out all 76, starting with the play-in games. Who cares?
A bunch of people posted what it would look like last night. So I just showed John.
Yeah, it's not hard to.
It doesn't look awful.
No.
I mean, there's so many things that when it changes, it's like, what the hell? And then it changes and you're like, well, that's fine.
Yep.
Yeah.
What really
More
matters, though, is this.
Between 1908 and 1940, Sears sold over 70,000 complete do-it-yourself house kits through their mail order catalog.
Do-it-yourself house, like build your own house.
A rail car of pre-cut lumber, nails, and a 75-page instruction manual would show up at your door. Many of these Sears homes are still standing today and sell for $300,000 to $500,000.
Yeah.
Imagine, and this is me thinking the youth have it so easy these days, but imagine that now. Not a chance.
No way.
No, I don't like putting together a dresser from IKEA.
Yeah, no chance.
Building things is awesome. It's fun.
I can't get a remote for my garage to sync up. I'm not going to be able to build a house.
Sauce would be sitting outside on the dirt beside a pile of wood.
Yeah, I just put the wood over me to keep me warm.
You wouldn't go.
I can picture it when you said that.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I painted a picture.
Yeah, I'd quit very easily.
Oh, Chris, you missed this since you were gone yesterday. Sauce has lived in his new house for what? 2.5 days?
Yeah, since Tuesday.
Welcome to the Driveway Club, Paul Meet Sauce Lambert.
You're in the Driveway Club
Yeah,
now?
Well, I can't figure.
There's no going back.
No, I'm only in the Driveway
No,
Club
permanent.
because I can't figure out how to sync up the second garage door.
No,
with
that
a
second
remote.
garage door you said is loaded
I'm
with
not
a bunch
kidding.
of
On your
boxes.
vehicle?
It's over for you.
With a generic remote.
Nope, welcome aboard.
No.
You're
It's
in
like
the Driveway Club.
No, I'm
It's like
not.
when
Yes, you
Winston
are.
said that he'd
Just
rather go to Disney than
erase the
Vegas. We
codes.
lost him.
Just erase
Exactly.
the codes.
I don't know
from
how to
the
do that. I've tried everything. I'm
Did
not
you
Enjoy
watch
the
YouTube
driveway,
videos?
buddy.
Yes,
ChatGPT's your friend, man. Just literally take a picture of the garage and
You
say,
know what?
how do I do this?
If you need another friend, OnlyFans.
That's
That's your friend as well.
Show us that rim.
No, your friends are going to be the other husbands parking in the driveway that you can wave to when you're pulling out going to work.
Yeah. Like,
And the opener was there already.
No, I went and got a new one because those don't work. I tried all of them. They don't work.
It's not going to matter. You're
like
not going to
Judy
need to
and just the tip.
You don't need to open the garage door in the winter. Just walk out the front door,
Can't do
lock
it.
the door, and then hop in your freezing car and drive to work.
No.
Welcome aboard, buddy.
I'm not in the. I'm only in the driveway club.
That's what we all said.
Because
and
I
now
can't.
we're all still in it.
No.
Yes.
No.
We all just said, "Oh, this is just for like 3 or 4 days."
No. This is only.
And now it's been 11 years.
No. As soon as I can figure out how to sync up that garage,
Which is
opener,
never.
Might be. Well, no. Hot Ass Randy's coming over Saturday.
All right. Speaking of conspiracy theories, let's do a 24-hour payoff. Yesterday, Chris, at the end of the show, no joke, 8:53.
Okay.
Sauce goes, I'm 99% sure I saw a ghost this weekend. We're like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Didn't start the show with it.
Yeah.
Ended the show with that. And he's like, I need Hog's daddy because he'll back me up.
Yeah. He likes me.
So do you want to tell us when we get back,
Of course.
why you think you are 99% sure that you saw a ghost?
100%. Yes.
100% you want to tell us, 99% sure you saw one.
Correct.
Got it. Or the Power Trip Morning Show after this on the Fan.
Get ready, Wild fans. This Saturday, that's tomorrow, watch Game 3 outdoors at Grand Casino Arena. Free entry with doors opening at 5 with food, drinks, and live music before puck drop. For Game 3 at 8, parking will be tight. Plan ahead. Learn more at wild.com/playoffs.
Plan ahead, for God's sakes, for once in your life.
Yeah, no kidding. All right, a couple more segments with John Creasel. Parrish will be here shortly, which is awesome. Marnie Gellner in like 30 minutes. Initials at 8:15.
Okay.
Yeah, whatever.
I mean, we see her all the time.
It was fun when she was this unstoppable force in Initials, but now she's garbage
it
at
wasn't
that
fun
game.
then.
Jeez.
Yeah, she just can't win. It's over for her. Although I think she's won something like 62 straight majors, and there's a major later this month at Treasure Island Resort and Casino.
That's a lot of
Like
majors.
3 weeks. Exactly 3 weeks. We'll see if she can keep that up, but she can't win. Maybe she changes that today, or maybe Chris continues to dominate in 2026. We'll see.
It's been pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's kind of nuts.
Ride the wave.
Ride the wave.
That's what I've been riding.
The Vikings signed Jauan Jennings to a 1-year, $13 million deal, or released up to $13 million deal. Just a 1-year deal. So, wide receiver 3, Jauan Jennings.
Corey,
Yes, sir.
is there any chance in your mind that the fact that he's only 28, which is not a spring chicken, but that's pretty good. I mean, you should be in your prime when you're 28, right?
Yeah, give or take.
Yeah, right. Is there any chance that not only is he a great third receiver for us, but he might also be insurance in case Jordan Addison does something weird again?
Sure.
100%.
Yeah.
That has to be in their mind at
Absolutely,
all times.
Yeah.
right?
Oh, yeah.
And just in general, for injuries, you can't roll into a season with nobody proven beyond 3, 4, or 5, right? We have nobody with equity.
Yeah.
That roster, the depth chart looks like who? Like, it's just, I'd never heard of almost any of them except for Ty Felton.
1, 2, 3.
Right?
Right.
So let's go.
Let's go.
What really matters, though, is this.
Guys, scientists used special microphones, tickled a rat,
Keep going.
What?
and heard it giggle.
Oh.
That's right.
Do you have the sound?
I think I might. Let me see. I'm turning it up.
Fit of giggles. New research reveals what goes on in a rat's brain during a tickle attack. For Scientific American, this is Catherine Caruso.
Hi, Catherine.
Hi.
Scientists knew rats loved to be tickled, especially on their backs and bellies. A tickled rat lets out tiny giggles, too high for us to hear. Special microphones captured the squeaks so they could be replayed in a lower register. Belly and back tickles elicited giggles galore.
If you'd stay tuned, they play it. Yeah, here it is. This is, they actually have it at a level we can hear as humans.
Good. Wow.
And even frolic about in a newly described behavior called joy jumps.
That's a joy jump sound.
But only if the rats are in the mood to be tickled.
Yep.
That's
Don't tickle if they're in a bad mood.
My stomach apparently does joy jumps after doing the Blazing Challenge at B-Dubs.
Hey, can somebody text Abbott?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And tell him we need a fill-in host 9 to noon because he just cleared his calendar.
Ticklin Rats. What if we think that is a giggle, but it's actually a scream of pain?
Just torture. They hate it.
They hate it.
Absolutely hate it.
That was the sound from when it gets caught in a trap.
Yeah. Right. They think this feels good. They think I'm giggling. I'm screaming. It makes my penis hurt.
There's no doubt that PA has tickled a rat.
Your mic's on.
He's going to tickle a rat now.
Yeah.
I love the idea that they giggle.
He's going to tickle a lizard.
But you know what this does? This makes me think even more about what if worms are screaming?
Yeah.
And they're just at a level we can't hear?
Why don't you tickle one?
I'm not going to tickle a worm. I don't want to touch a worm.
He's tickled a few worms.
The Washington Nationals beat the Twins 7-5. The Twins are now 16-22. SWR 4 1/3, 4 hits, 5 runs, 2 walks, 2 strikeouts. Look it up on your phone. His ERA is now 6.92. Our guy Ryan Jeffers hit his 5th home run of 2026, but the Twins lost 2 of 3 in Washington, so that is the 6th straight series that the Twins have either lost or split.
Yeah.
Because they split that one with Toronto, but otherwise 6 straight series without a series win. Up next at 3 at Cleveland for 3, I should say. Tonight at 6:15, and then a 9-game homestand with Miami, the Drunken Scotties, and Houston. But what really matters is this.
So if a lobster gets in a fight, they fight, just like any creature does for dominance to show that they got a bigger pecker.
Wow.
Pincher.
That's what I meant.
Yeah, he said it wrong.
And they want to control their area. Well, it's been shown that if a lobster loses a fight, it literally slumps its shoulders and walks around depressed.
Like
when they put it in the tank at Red Lobster.
Like Kong in the movie?
Yes.
When he's tired of defending Godzilla.
More like Michael Cera walking in Arrested Development.
Sure, exactly.
Well
That's
done.
right. They've found, though, that if you give a boost of serotonin to a defeated lobster, it's like, let's do this.
Yeah, all right, let's
Leroy
leave.
Lobster.
Brilliant.
They thought it would be testosterone. No, it's serotonin. When a lobster loses a fight, its brain chemistry changes, resulting in lower serotonin levels. So it gets depressed.
Let's give
It
the
gets
Minnesota
timid.
Wild some serotonin
That's
between
what
now
I'm
and
saying.
tomorrow.
Yeah, let's get after it.
There are a bunch of depressed lobsters.
Giving a defeated lobster serotonin acts as an antidepressant. It starts thinking it's a winner again. It stretches out. It becomes more confident. It goes off looking to whoop some ass.
Next time I go to Red Lobster, I'm just going to sneak some serotonin into that tank in the front. Just watch those sons of bitches
Just watch
party.
it.
You just know where you can get that? You could just buy serotonin?
Sure.
You got a guy?
No. But whatever it takes, because I'm going to Red Lobster for Cheddar Bay biscuits.
Where's the closest
yeah.
one?
There used to be one in the Grove, but they ain't none there.
I
now.
know.
Used to be one off 55, yeah.
We still have one in Woodbury/Oakdale.
Man, you lucky bastards.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, there's one in, Bloomington.
Right by
Maplewood.
B-Dubs. And Tommy's favorite spot right there, too.
Five Guys.
By the way,
Well played, John. He loves it.
By
He'll
the way,
take the left side
It's
of the
not
menu.
enough, but it'll do.
Never ordered off the menu.
they call the depression, by the way, and you want to mark this down. You got a pen and paper, Corey?
Speaking of Mark, look behind you.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh!
He is risen.
Yes.
The prodigal son
Hell yeah.
has returned. There he is.
I almost kissed him on his lips.
That would have been awesome.
Yeah,
It would have been the second time you guys have technically kissed on the lips.
Technically, it would be. Wouldn't it have been
Maybe
weird if
first
like that
time
was
one
the
of you-
moment?
First time one of you was awake.
I would have taken it. You were
Mark
just
Parrish.
about to have him write something down, though.
I was. I'm sorry. Yeah. Write this down. When the lobster loses the fight and goes into depression and slumps around like Michael Cera,
It parks in the driveway.
they call it the loser effect. The loser effect.
Yeah.
That's what it's technically called.
They didn't even try to give
No.
it a nice name. They
No.
just
A loser.
They called it for what it was.
That's right. Look at you.
You want to see a defeated lobster? Just watch me walk out of a poker tournament.
And then you drive home and park in your driveway.
There goes defeated lobster. Somebody get that son of a bitch some serotonin.
Let's hope that isn't the effect that's in the locker room after the Wild game tomorrow.
Oh,
let's hope not. Let's hope not.
Hi, Mark.
Hi, guys.
Oh, hi,
How
Mark.
my boys been?
Oh, hi,
Good to see you.
Mark.
Oh, hi, Mark.
Always good to be seen by you fine folk.
Yeah.
What's new?
Oh, not a lot.
No?
No, yeah. Hey, I was just had to go take care of my head a little bit.
That's it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is it back and better than ever?
It's back and better than ever. Yeah. Speaking of Mental Health Month, yeah, I had a little bit of a rough year / second half of last year, and wasn't in the best place mentally, and I had to go get some work done. And I want everybody to know, first and foremost, my recovery is intact. That was just fine. There's nothing wrong with that. But yeah, I had some trauma. I took a lot of head hits. Anybody that watched me play knows I took way too many head shots. Got in front of the net with Scott Stevens way too many times. And I had some trauma that I had to deal with, and it got to me. Got to a point last year where actually I shouldn't say last year, the beginning of this year. Where my wife and I, Nikki and I, we realized that something had to be done about it. So I went out to California to a TBI specialist, a traumatic brain injury specialist, in a pain recovery program, because I'm in a lot of pain as well. And things were great. I spent about 2.5 months out there getting better mentally and physically stronger, and I feel awesome.
Good for you, dude.
Dude, that's huge.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
Well, so worth it, for sure.
It was well worth it. Sometimes it's okay to not be okay.
Yeah, man. Yeah, man.
Well said.
That's cool. I can't wait to hear about the things that you learned and
it was
such like that.
It was incredible. Yes, learn neural pathways and radical acceptance. A lot of pain, a lot of tricks, a lot of breathing techniques, which works really well for an old hockey player. We used to learn how to breathe to be able to get back for a shift as quick as we could. So yeah, it was really, really amazing stuff, some groundbreaking stuff that I was able to be part of. And I will tell you guys all about it.
Well, you tell us what you're comfortable telling us. How about that? You just tell us whatever you feel like telling us, man.
What
But I'm just glad to have you back.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, man,
what wouldn't I be comfortable telling you guys?
Well, sometimes it's hard to remember there's a million people out there right now.
Yeah. That's all right.
And you got to surf, right?
And I got to surf.
I can't wait to hear about that.
That was awesome.
Well, here's the thing, though. Like, you've listened to this show over the years, correct?
Yeah. Once or twice.
This was in California?
Yep.
The great Richard Oaknick once said, if there were dinosaurs outside, we wouldn't go play baseball. And what he meant was that the ocean is the great white shark's territory, not yours.
Yeah.
So where you surfed, there were great white sharks, correct?
Well, there was a possibility.
No.
They're there.
There's not a possibility. Again, did you go in the water?
I did.
So if you had...
You can't surf unless you're in the water, Corey.
You went in the water, right?
Yes.
Did at any point, did it taste like salt?
A lot.
Yeah, then there are great
really
white sharks in the water. Right. What are you doing?
Do you not know we already almost lost Tommy to a great white?
I learned that great whites are scared of dolphins. They do not like dolphins.
Yeah, you're not a dolphin.
Yeah,
but there were dolphins.
You did have a traumatic brain injury.
Were you with Ted Ginn Jr.? What were you doing?
Is that Snowflake over there?
Yeah, what's happening?
But there were dolphins everywhere, all around us in Malibu. So it was pretty safe, I guess, as safe as it could be.
Man.
And I made sure everybody else went in first, so I went in last.
For sure.
Yeah,
shark bait.
Just to make sure.
Hoo-ha-ha.
Man.
But no, it was incredible. It was so much fun. We were on a couple houses right on the beach, so literally walked right out our back door onto the beach in Malibu. We were like 5-6 houses down from the Iron Man house where they filmed Iron Man, right on that point, that enormous mansion. We were like 5 or 6 houses down from there. It was absolutely incredible. And ironically enough, the house that we were in that got turned into a treatment center was the house that Robert Downey Jr. got arrested for breaking into when he had inside of him copious amount of drugs and on him copious amount of drugs. Pretty ironic that got turned into a treatment center, as well as the other one used to be old Sylvester Stallone's house.
Awesome.
So it was really, really an incredible setup. It was a great place to get healthy, get healed, and get back to 100%.
crazy.
Well, we missed you, dude.
I miss you guys too.
Good
to see you. Love you guys too. Thank you so much for being patient and all of your support. Most importantly, really meant the world to me. Thank you.
Home, man. You're always one of us. I can't believe that house is a real house. I took for granted that was like
a movie set type.
Yeah, that actually exists.
That
hanging over
is
the cliff
a
like that.
house. Yes.
Did it really fall in the water at the end of that one movie?
No, it was still there.
Okay.
It was still there.
Crazy, man. Oh, I can't wait to hear about it all, bro.
Yeah, I can't wait to tell you guys. Thank you.
I'm going to beat you in the initials, but I'm glad
that's what it sounds like.
I'm killing it these days.
Not a boy.
Yeah.
Good guys.
Yeah.
Mark, great whites have been around for millions of years. They are not afraid of dolphins.
No, he's right.
They are.
I had rats giggling. Now I got audio of a Jaws himself seeing a dolphin.
Oh, no.
Oh, my God. It's
Wow. The Megalodon is afraid of Dan Marino.
They might not interact with dolphins, but I promise you they aren't afraid of them.
Oh, my God. Here comes Don Shula.
Oh, no.
Can you imagine a great white shark going like, well, Mark Parrish is surfing over there. Like, I'm going to eat him. Do I have to go all the way around these dolphins?
Yeah.
I don't want to swim all the way over there, but he looks delicious.
Don't change.
Yeah.
Thank
I'm just happy to see you. You should have been shark food, man. You should have been in the belly of a great white shark. We would have had to cut that shark open and have you spill out all over the dock like that Kittner boy.
That would have been terrible.
You hear that they did that with a crocodile in South Africa?
No.
They had to fish this big giant crocodile out, and they cut it open, and there was that dude. Oh, he got him. There he is. There's Larry.
Larry.
Larry ain't afraid of no dolphins.
Should have been Parrish in Malibu.
What? No, don't say that.
I didn't want it to be. It just should have been.
Sounds like
the
it.
news
The odds
is
were
next.
really small.
One more segment with John Kriesel. Marnie in like 20 minutes. Initials at 8:15, and one of you gets a crack at $115,500 with the St. Paul Federal Credit Union initials jackpot on the Fan.
The Fan.